Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So I haven't decided on the Nirvana in Bloom Part 3 yet. I haven't even checked. I haven't done anything. In fact, I wanted to take a minute and take an opportunity to stop and talk about a couple things. um, and I'm kind of winging this here. So Phoenix pointed something out, and I want to get to that in a minute. But a couple of things. First of all, we wanted to do a couple of things here. We wanted to establish a pattern with these song changes, and it started on a graph, and like that's a random page of it. There's a random page of the graph. I mean, they're all the same. I mean, they're different because I was getting better. So this was an older one at making them. This was our original. Not a full page, but we're calling it one. All right. These are the songs and their percentage variance. And I'm not going to get into that because we already went through our extraction process in another video. And here's page 5. Not quite halfway through. But as you can see, we seem to have established a pattern. Now we want 100 pages of this to see if we keep getting the same pattern, if the pattern breaks, if there's patterns within the patterns, we don't know. But we're not there yet. So we took this a step farther and began to, well, for lack of a better word, decode the extraction letters. And could we be wrong about this stuff? Of course we could. Are we? I don't think so. That seems to be quite the thing to have repeated results coming back with a very grouped set of things in each change. And that's what we're looking for, right? Repeated results, able to repeat the results. And we're able to do that. That establishes a further pattern yet. So basically, these things seem completely random. But if you start breaking them down, charting them, and figuring out what the extracted letters mean, it doesn't seem that random at all. So quantum computers, probably. I mean, call it whatever we want. I don't know. I'm guessing quantum computers are causing a lot of these changes. Are they causing them all? No. We just haven't got to one unless a shift itself leaves a code. I don't know why that would be. That seems odd. I think a lot of these things that we're finding would be dealing with quantum computers, making calculations like I've been saying. Not everybody agrees with that, obviously. I don't know what else it may be. Now, getting back to Phoenix, yeah, he suggested that we're being distracted by the Mandela Effect and we're missing things. Well, good point, bud, because I did make a video sometime back, and I know we got a lot of videos, and nobody's going through and watching all 346 or however many we got going on for 347 probably after this one. But I did point out that I'd missed some things while I was dealing with the Mandela Effect, and I have a feeling he's talking about very, very specific things. And we probably are. But I wonder how many of them have to do with these things we're decoding out of here. Biological engineering, chemical engineering, uh, chemicals, genes, genetics. What are they doing with bioengineering? AIs. We've had plenty of AI hits. Um, these things all seem to, let's not forget the stock market, right? Because wouldn't be a good calculation unless you manipulated the stock market, right? Or so it would seem, at least in some way. So, and Phoenix thinks that all these categories that we have found so far could lump into one category, which would in fact establish a farther pattern, which seems to be the trend. We're establishing a pattern. So I'm wondering what category that may be, and if in Phoenix, if you watch this, what in the world category are you talking about? And the reason I ask is because we would like to know what you're thinking. We can't think of everything, and if it does, and it will lump under one category, that would be really, really, really interesting.
That's helpful.
And helpful, for that matter, and quite interesting, because I've been trying to think of what category that may be, and it's eluding me. So, if you could let us know what you're thinking, and then we'll have to check into that. And there's stuff we're missing, guys. I guarantee you, there's stuff we're missing. There's just I'm looking for the words, but I just I don't want to say I can't or we can't, but it would be highly difficult to get every thing that a quantum computer could hit, or every code that would be buried in those letters, even a small code, even a small percentage one, even under a percent. Some of those would still be rather difficult to put together every combination of the letters, and it would take a lot of time. So, of course, there's stuff we're missing. Are we missing categories? Probably. We are probably missing categories. So I guess that's what I wanted to say. I mean, if anybody can think of anything else that this stuff may be falling under, or not that, it's not what I wanted to say exactly. If anyone else could think of anything that we may be missing in some of these, I don't know. Let us know what you think. Because if I am missing something, if we are missing something, we would love to know what that may be. And short of spending a lot of time scrambling the letters, maybe more will come out when we put numbers to it. Maybe more will come out in the numbers. That could be interesting. And we will get to that and see what sort of pattern is in the numbers, that numerological numbers and alphabet numbers. And somebody had mentioned going through the alphabet twice. I think Just a Voice has mentioned that a couple of times, and I'm not sure what significance that has. But we'll try to find out. And I think we've ran this video long enough. But hopefully this will help get us all back on the same page if we're not. And hopefully this will help us figure out what in the world category Phoenix is thinking. Because it's an interesting thing, and we would love to know. So thanks, guys, and thanks, Phoenix, for giving us that food for thought, and thank you in advance for letting us know what category that may be if you choose to do so. So that's going to be it for now, guys. We will get into more this weekend. try to find some new ones, or possibly see if there's a third category in that big in Nirvana in Bloom decode. I'm not sure. That was a headache both times, even though I recognized the financial, more of the financial stuff. Didn't make it any less of a headache. A lot of windows to open for that. We'll see how, we'll see. We will see. And that's going to be it for now, guys. Really. Thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down. Thanks for all your comments, leads, subscriptions. Thanks for all the support you guys showed. And
continue to show.
Continue to show. And thanks a lot for your subscriptions, guys. And thanks a lot for watching. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your night.